Hi guys, welcome to my lady cave where we believe self-care is more. So today, you guys, I just wanted to come and have a discussion with you guys about something that has really been on my mind. And it has been on my mind because it's something that has been happening to me. I have been struggling with distractions in my life. And sometimes those distractions are really hard because some distractions are actually habits that you have picked up over time that you continue to indulge in. So my question is, how do you stop distractions from getting in your way of doing things that are actually productive? So, for example, one of the things that is a distraction to me is social media. Social media can be something really great, and it can also be something horrible. And I know you guys may know this. Social media is a big distraction for me because I find myself on there scrolling, looking at a lot of things. Now, over the years, I have kind of stopped using social media as much as I used to, just because it was a distraction, and because sometimes there's a lot of negativity on there that I really just don't care for, or don't want to listen to, or don't want to see. And so I kind of distance myself from it. So I don't scroll as much as I used to. However, if it was up to me, I would just get rid of it altogether. However, I'm trying to stay on social media because, for one, it's a way for me to continue to connect with my family and friends. And also, I do have a business, as you guys all know, my Lady K Boutique. And so that is what I use to reach my target audience, and how I market and how I communicate with all my mommies out there and encourage and do things like that. So I use social media for bigger reasons than just scrolling and being nosy and just looking at things that really don't do anything for me. So that's the reason why I'm still on social media. So it becomes a little struggle for me because it's like, I get on social media, I do what I need to do for my marketing, I encourage people, I talk to family and friends, I do all those things that I actually use social media for. And then after I'm done, like when I get bored, sometimes I just get on there and I scroll just to see pictures or to see what everybody's doing or whatever the case may be. And I find that in those times where I actually am bored, I could be doing something that's actually productive. Like watching some professional development videos on how to grow my business, watching some videos or doing some research on marketing, reading a book about relationships, reading the Bible, praying, talking to God. I could be doing a lot of things, spending time with my baby, teaching him different things. Not saying that I don't do those things. I'm just saying that at times when I get a little bored, I tend to scroll on social media. So that's just one distraction that I have. I could say a lot of others, like when I'm working on something that's important and somebody wants to do something or go somewhere, and I'm just like, ooh, I want to go, I want to take them up on that offer. Sometimes I can get a little distracted and actually step away from my work and go on and do whatever it is that they're asking or whatever it is that they're talking about, as well as like watching movies and things like that. It could be a lot of things, but I tend to get really, really distracted sometimes, and that really frustrates me about myself. And it's not to the point where like it's just totally ridiculous. It's just as I continue to grow, I want to continue to push my way towards doing more productive things in my life. Time waits for no one. I'm getting older. My birthday was yesterday. Hey. Just turned 29. And so I'll be 30 before you know it. And so I have to really use my time wisely to continue to gain knowledge and insight, to continue to grow, to continue to move forward, to continue to be motivated and determined, to continue to teach my baby, and build him up the way that he should go. So there's a lot of things that I can be doing other than being distracted by things like social media or going places and things like that. Now, I'm not saying that you're not supposed to have your recreational time or your me time or time to do certain things. I'm just saying that when it becomes a little more than just having some time to yourself, then that's when it becomes more of a distraction. So I have to be able to find time to actually, or should I say, in the time that I have, I need to find things that I can actually do to be productive in those times that I'm bored. Now, I'm not saying every time that I'm bored I have to be productive, because then that becomes overwhelming. It's always work. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I feel like when I'm being distracted, I can be doing things that actually can move me forward, bring me up, teach me something that I can gain from, or reap the benefits from. So I remember doing a video on discipline, how important it is to have self-discipline, and how, discipline gets us to where we want to go. Everybody wants to go up, of course. And so discipline gets us to a place where we can go up. But the discipline part of it, the process, is the things that we don't want to do or don't want to endure. And so those are the things that kind of deter us from actually going up and doing the things it takes to go up, because we don't want to have discipline. We don't want to do the things that it takes to be disciplined. For example, like, if you're on a diet and you're trying to lose weight, that means you got to cut out things and habits that you had before. You have to cut out the good stuff, like, the things that you think that's good, the good tasting things. You have to cut those things out. You can't go and eat cakes and pies and cherries and, cherry cheesecake and, stuff like that, big fat cheeseburger. You got to be a little more disciplined with what you eat, and how you eat, and when you eat. So, of course, that sometimes that sucks. Like, for me, that sucks, because right now I'm not on any diet. I just want to eat more healthier. But that sucks for me because I see food and eating as actually, like, it's a reward for me. Like, I love to eat. It's something fun. So sometimes being disciplined can really suck when in that area. So when you find an area that you actually have to be disciplined in, it's gonna suck, because that's the area that you probably are not doing so good in. That's why you're pushing towards discipline and coming up in that area. I'm saying all this to say I'm going to try to be a little more disciplined in what I do. Meaning I'm gonna have to cut out some of those distractions, and in those times where I can actually be doing something productive, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that by what works for me. What works for me is writing out a to-do list. I do this every week. I write out a to-do list. However, sometimes if I'm really like ahead of my to-do list and then I get bored, I'll go off and do something that's not important, when actually I can be doing something that actually is important. That doesn't mean just because I am ahead of the game doesn't mean I can't continue to get further ahead. And I'm not saying, please don't get it wrong, I'm not saying that you can't have me time. I'm just saying sometimes we have to push, sometimes we have to work, sometimes we have to work harder on top of harder to get to where we want to be. So I'm coming on here to motivate somebody, and to challenge somebody to work a little harder. In those times where you feel you are bored, those can be the times that you gather things, resources that you need to get to where you want to go. Those are the times where you can read. Those are the times where you can pray and get closer to God. Those are the times where you can make that phone call to somebody that you've been trying to reach out to, or express yourself to somebody. Have that talk. Those are the times that you can work out. Those are the times that you can clean up your house, wash clothes, send an email, whatever it is that is on your list to do, or something that you just need to do, or something that can really push you forward in your knowledge or in anything. If there's something that you can do that can increase you, do it. In those times where you're bored, you don't have anything to do, and you keep complaining about being bored, and you want to find something to do, find something to do that is productive. That's what I'm trying to say. In those times that you're bored and you have nothing to do and you're trying to find something to do something that's productive. Read, pray, have that conversation, write some things down, write your goals down, make a post, send an email, something. Just do it. Whatever it is, do that assignment. Just do it. Whatever it is, just do it. That if you don't start, you can never get to the finish line. So the little things that you do is getting you closer to the finish line. It does not matter how small it is. As long as you're doing it, it's gonna get you that much closer to the finish line. So I hope this encourages somebody that when you're bored, work on something that's going to push you to do something greater. Whatever it is. I'm a business owner. So there's a lot of things that I can be doing to further my business. There's a lot of ideas that I have. There's places that I want to go. There's people that I want to see and talk to. There's tables I want to sit at. So there's a lot of things that I can be doing to push myself to get to that point. So think about what it is that you want to do. If you know exactly what it is that you want to do, and those times that you are bored in a day and you have nothing to do and you're trying to find something to do, like scroll on social media or go hang out, try to find something productive to do with your time in those times. There's going to be a time where you can have fun. There's times that you can plan. And there's going to be a time that you are bored, you have nothing to do, and you probably should be productive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a to-do list that's bigger than the list that I've been making. And I'm going to shoot to check everything off that list. That means in those bored times, I'm not going to have those downtime that I have, because I have more now to check off my list. And I'm the type of person where if I don't check off that list, I don't feel complete. So I'm determined that if I put it on that list, I'm going to have to check it off. That means in those times that I'm bored and I feel like I want to scroll on social media, or I feel like I want to watch a movie, or I want to go and eat a snack, which I probably shouldn't be, I'm going to get my butt up and do whatever's on my list that I put on there that is extra to do. That's going to push me to do better. That's going to bring me up. That's going to increase me. That's going to further my dreams. Whatever it is, that's what I'm going to do. So I hope this brought some light to you. That's what I come on here to do, is to encourage you, but not only to do that, but to also put myself in this situation and use myself to let people know that you're not the only one that has struggles. You're not the only one that's going through things. Like, I'm here for you. I got you. You know, I go through things too. The only difference is I'm sharing it with you, and I hope you can relate to it. And I hope that you're motivated by the things that I talk about. And I hope that you're willing to do the challenges that I come on here and challenge you guys to do. So today's challenge is write down a to-do list of more than what you think you can do in a week. And in those bored times that you have, go to that list and start checking some things off. Okay? All right. So go ahead and press that like button if you like this video. Go ahead and comment down below if you'd like to join the discussion. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And press the post notification bell in the corner so that you can get notified when I upload new videos. So all my mommies out there, go ahead and click the link down below and go to myladycaveboutique.com and check out some of our current styles. We have some new fall styles that came in. We have some old ones that are still there. Go ahead and check them all out. See what you like, see what your style is, and add it to your cart. Create you an account, add it to your cart. If you want to wait, you can wait, but I would say go ahead and treat yourself and allow me to treat you as well. You guys have a beautiful, blessed, and prosperous day. Peace.